Now, infertility affects millions across Africa, carrying a heavy social stigma, creating profound personal challenges for couples. While the rate of infertility is similar to the rest of the world, access to treatment like vitro fertilization or IVF remains limited and often unaffordable for many. The high cost of single IVF cycle, which can reach several $1,000s, puts it out of the reach of most. Well, this is compounded by deep-seated cultural taboos that can prevent couples from seeking help. However, hope is growing. Countries like South Africa, Nigeria and Kenya are seeing a rise in fertility clinics. South Africa, in particular, has become a regional hub for fertility tourism, offering success rates that match global standards. Experts say overcoming the stigma is as crucial as expanding medical access. Public awareness campaigns are working to reframe infertility as a medical condition, not a personal failure. With greater government support and technological advances, IVF is poised to offer new hope to countless couples hoping to build a family. Now, joining us for an expert analysis of the subject of infertility and IVF in Africa is a fertility specialist, Dr. Toyin Olarewaju. Doctor, it's good to have you with us.
Thank you. A privilege.
All right. So, how would you assess infertility rates in Nigeria? And of course, immediate causes might be a little bit wide because it involves both male and female, but you do your thing.
Okay, so statistics have shown that 3 out of 10 couples are going to face the challenge of infertility. Now, the cause is mixed. We have what we call male factor, female factor, and then just a combination. So 30% of the time, it could be the female, 30% the male, 30% it could be a combined factor, and for 10%, we call it unexplained infertility. Well, we don't really know why. Some people say it's village people. But whatever the cause is, what fertility clinics are trying to do is to overcome these challenges and help these people enjoy the joy of fatherhood and motherhood. And I believe, I saw the introduction, it says South Africa. I believe Nigeria is becoming a major hub for IVF and other fertility clinics. People come from all over the world to Nigeria. So when you see medical tourism in Nigeria, most of them is because of fertility issues.
You know, this is one trauma or one issue that a lot of couples are dealing with, especially in Nigeria. Now, at what point does a couple need to consider IVF? And I'd even like you to even define what fertility is for a couple. At what point do they know that, oh, okay, we need to consult a medical practitioner?
So infertility is when a couple has been trying for more than a year to conceive with unprotected sexual intercourse and regular sexual intercourse. So those are the conditions that you must fulfill. It has to be up to 1 year, it has to be regular, it has to be unprotected. But if the woman is above 35, the studies now show that it's better she seeks earlier help. That's for 6 months she needs to go see a fertility specialist. And then for a man that already knows he has semen analysis issues, sperm issues, he shouldn't wait for 1 year. And then some other hormonal issues, just go quickly and see a doctor. Now, in addressing the issues of fertility, IVF comes in when there are some factors. Now I mentioned the female factors, some female factors where you just need to do IVF. When there is a blocked tube, because what we'll first do is investigation. We want to investigate the couple and find out why is this not happening yet. If the tubes are blocked, we need to find a way to bypass the tubes, and that the option is IVF. If it's a male factor where the semen parameters are so bad, you know, and it's going to be difficult for the motility because the semen or sperm must move to get to the egg. And when the sperm is not moving well, you need to go pick the best sperm and use it to fertilize. So you need IVF for male factor, for blocked tubes, and then sometimes for unexplained infertility. They've been trying and it's not working. We need something to bypass all these processes and make it easy for fertilization and conception to occur.
Very good, doctor. Now, earlier we talked about the issue of medical tourism in Nigeria regarding, you know, its success rate, as it were. But how would you rate the success rate of IVF treatment in Nigeria? And what is fueling that success that you have people coming in from outside? You know, you'd expect maybe they go to the other developed countries, but they're still coming in. And not even beyond IVF treatment. When it comes to cancer research, we're seeing more, you know, specialized clinics springing up. But IVF now, What's fueling the success rate?
So the mind of the Nigerian. The Nigerians are brilliant, innovative. If you look at statistics all over the world, Nigerian doctors are actually doing well. So the same doctors that we're exporting are still in Nigeria. So we have the know-how. Number two, the government has helped in a way because there are some factors. What helps a higher chance of you having a successful IVF cycle? One of it is the number of embryos you are allowed to transfer. So most clinics in Nigeria transfer 2, 3. There's some countries that wouldn't do more than 1. So if you transfer 3 embryos, there's a higher chance that you at least get 1 to survive, isn't it? So people that want twins, we love babies in Nigeria. So people that want twins, they come to Nigeria. People that want the best, because I can tell you for fertility medicine, and like you said, cancer research, we have one of the best, we have some of the best practitioners in the world in Nigeria. So I believe some of these factors have aided the rise of IVF clinic and fertility treatment.
Which also borders on the issue of affordability for Nigerians themselves. Okay, if we've been having success with IVF treatment, how can we transform that success rate, in terms of affordability for those who are actually in need and can't go out and they're right there?
So I did the research and I checked how much does IVF really cost in Nigeria, and I saw it's a range. The range from 2.5, that's with medication, to around 6 to 7 million. Now you cut your quota according to your size. There are clinics that won't take less than 5 million, 6 million, but there are clinics that will take as little as 2.5. And for a baby, I think when it comes to issues of baby, the mother-in-law is willing to assist, the father-in-law, the brother, the community, the faith, your faith, people of the same faith that you belong to are ready to assist you. So it's not like some other disease, it's not like a disease, that people will run away from you if you really open up to the right people.
Yeah.
People are willing to assist you if you talk to the right people and you go to the right place. So you cut your quota according to your slice. There are clinics that will take as low as 2.5, and there are clinics that will take as much as 7 million. So choose yours.
Now, infertility often carries a heavy stigma, especially for women. What are some of the misconceptions that you think should be debunked when it comes to infertility and the stigma it places on women?
Yes, in Nigeria, in Africa, we say it's the woman, she's the problem. Our fathers used to think it's the woman's problem. But I told you earlier that 30% of the time, who is that for?
The man.
The man. That's what science has shown. And there are sperm factors that we've seen. We have motility factor. The total count should be more than 39 million. And then morphology, how it looks. So you could even be having a high sperm count, but they are all not good. So it is everybody that should come together to fight this challenge. And this is one of the ways we can solve this, by educating the public that when a woman hasn't gotten pregnant yet, it's not really her fault. There are issues that are over her, like the man factors, the combined factors, and then sometimes even stress, emotional stress, not being able to rest, even career, trying to meet up. All these things can come together to delay the time a woman tries to have her own family, which could lead to a problem of infertility later, and also lead to problems that has to do with you having children later in life. So I believe the education is the key. Educate the public, educate the girl child, educate the male child, then community campaigns, and then radio shows and TV shows like this, trying to tell the public that the woman is not at fault. When the pressure is off the woman, she can relax and get pregnant easily.
All right, just before we let you go, because we're fast running out of time, I'm interested in the combined factors when both partners are actually, they have issues, infertility issues. This is not a death knell. So is there hope? Is there a way out here, depending on the gravity of their ailment?
So there are 3 major supports that most fertility can offer. It's something we call the own circle, where both garments that we use is from the man and the woman. The second is called the donor circle, where you can actually borrow garments. You look at characteristics that are similar to you. And then we try and use that to get gametes for you to help. Gametes are the sperm cell and the egg that we get from the woman. And then there's a third circle, which is called the surrogacy circle, where we can actually get someone to carry the baby for the woman. So
we know there are a lot of questions surrounding that surrogacy, but we'll not go into that because of time. We'll have to wrap it up here, but it's been really educative. Thank you so much, Dr. Toyin, Olarewaju, fertility expert.